Got any ideas?
Hey guys, Valtorious the Awoken here. Now, it hasn't came to my attention, but we've all seen in Dragon Ball Z where good old Raditz, everyone remembers that guy, right? Oh man, been in one season of Dragon Ball, got murdered, never was seen to get into into a filler episode that was alright, but we're gonna get to it. So, in this story, this little what if story type theory type thing, which I haven't done in a very long time, but what if Raditz and Goku came to Earth together? Now, we've all known how Raditz was when he was on another planet, and he was basically forced to become a person that he didn't want to be, like a violent, killer type thing. Like he didn't want to do that stuff, but he was molded into it. But we're gonna say, like, what if Raditz, he was never sent to that planet, and he never seen that type of harsh environment, and let's just say that both him and Goku was sent to Earth. Now, how this would have worked. I mean, it would have been kind of crazy because both of them was like tailed apes, and Grandpa Gohan would have had them both in his arms and was like, okay, one son Goku. He probably would have named Raditz a different name. It probably wouldn't have been Raditz, but it probably would have been Radikar or something. I don't know. We're just gonna call it Radikar. He probably his name probably be like Radikar or something. And he's raising like both of them and stuff. He's like, oh yeah, both came together and stuff like that. And next thing you know, they both like training under like his teachings and stuff. Then obviously eventually, Grandpa Gohan dies. Then it leads on into he meets like Chi-Chi and then Bulma. Now people would say that obviously Bulma met Goku first, so it should have been Goku and Bulma, but things led over to Chi-Chi and stuff. Now I think both of them probably would have had like their little rivalry with each other, like a little brotherly rivalry, and I think it probably would have started like some sort of like rivalry like between each other, like not in a bad way where Raditz brings out his murderous intent and be like, oh, I want to kill Goku, because in this what if story, Goku and Raditz, they're not mortal enemies in this story. Like, yeah, they may have like a brotherly fight, but it's not to the extreme where he's like, okay, I want to kill you. Now that'll probably happen like maybe later on, but before I even get to that, now obviously, yeah, they're adventuring, going to find like the Dragon Balls. They meet Yamcha, then they meet other people, then they meet Android 8, then they get training together. Even towards, I would say, when they fight in the tournament and they go up against Demon King Piccolo, defeat him together. Now the thought of those two, they'll be together, because after when Popo trains them both and stuff, because the crazy training on how Popo did to Goku in Dragon Ball was like had him dodge lightning. That was like his very first baby steps into becoming like the man that we all know he is today and stuff. So it would be quite interesting to see Raditz and Goku doing it. Now I think Raditz would be almost of a better fighter, kinda. No, actually no. Yeah, I say that. Raditz, he would probably be like slightly like the better fighter. Like, yeah, Goku is picking it up and stuff, but I think Raditz would probably be like slightly the better fighter and stuff, making it so that way Goku's trying to like catch up to his level and stuff. I don't think it would be the other way around. I think it'd just be Raditz in this one and stuff. So Raditz would still play like the older brother figure and stuff like that, but they wouldn't know that they're brothers. Like blood brothers, it'd just be like, okay, we was both raised together, so it makes us brothers, because it's like in Goku's mind, it's like it wouldn't be like that. And both of them at the end both of them basically hit their heads, So Raditz hit his head, but he's still a Saiyan, but he's not like like Goku, like, yeah, it damaged me, so I'm like that, even though it didn't damage him, but you get what I'm saying. But and yeah, I think in this what if story, I think it would basically be Raditz is the one that's taking like control and stuff, and too that's when like Goku's like slowly starting to like catch up and stuff. Now leading on to the Piccolo arc, oh my god, I think this would, I wouldn't say it would trigger Super Saiyan because that's way too early, but I think after when Piccolo was torturing Goku and stuff, as when we see in this beautiful clip right here. And yeah, freaking, he freaking tortured, like, freaking Goku right here. Like, he was basically, like, torturing him and stuff. Now, I think in this one, like, that would have still happened, because I think he probably would have beaten Raditz and stuff, and I think this part would have happened too. That's when Goku probably would have just came back and defeated, like, Piccolo and stuff, and Piccolo was like, I got you, like, I'll be back and stuff. Now, leading on to Dragon Ball Z. Now, I think in this point, Raditz probably would have either had a child with Bulma. I think he probably would have had a child with Bulma, because I would have said he would have had either child with Launch. Maybe Launch. Either Launch or Bulma. I leave it up to you guys to decide. I think probably Bulma. I think probably would have been Bulma. Stuff like that. Or Launch. But anyway. I think for the first Saiyan arc, it probably would have been Nappa. Nappa would have been the first person to show up. Not Vegeta. It would have been Nappa. Nappa would have showed up and been like, yo, like, what's going on here? Like, yo, Raditz, like, you were supposed to, conquer this place and stuff. And like, who's that? Oh, that's Kakarot. Like, y'all was supposed to, like, conquer this place. And at this time, both men, it's like, they're not really fighting anymore and stuff, you could say. So I think that still would probably go down that way. And two, that's when Nappa shows up and he's like, well, I'm gonna kidnap your son, and I like to say Raditz would have a daughter. So he probably would be like, okay, I'm gonna kidnap both your kids, stuff like that. And after for a while, both of them would have to like try to fight Nappa. Now, mind you, Nappa was stronger than Raditz in the Dragon Ball Z, like the first season. Like he was obviously he was stronger than him. So it would be kind of a hard pill to swallow for both men to try to fight Nappa. And the only way for them to actually hold any sort of form of way of defeating Nappa is basically Piccolo's special beam cannon. That's the only way for that to happen. Now, I think that they would put up a interesting fight, right? They put up a decent fight, but even though they would still be getting mollywopped by Nappa and stuff. Now, how Goku held Raditz and had Piccolo do the special beam cannon, that part would happen. That part would probably like still happen, but I think it would have been Goku. Goku would have been holding Nappa down, because at this point, Nappa killed Raditz. So he killed Raditz and stuff. So I think that part would have happened, where Piccolo would have used a special beam cannon, blasted it through this dude, killed him on the spot, and both brothers they get sent to like Kami and stuff. So I keep saying Kami. They get sent to King Kai. So at that point, you have this man basically telling them at the near death, like, oh, like, Vegeta's coming, Prince Vegeta, like, he's the Prince of all Saiyans, he's coming to wreck everybody. Now, I think in this web story, we will add like a few more like different types of Saiyans, not just Vegeta. It wouldn't be kind of fair, even though Vegeta would still wreck everybody there. But in this story, we'd just say they'd probably add like few other types of Saiyans and stuff. Actually, no, scratch that. It'd just be Vegeta. Vegeta be the one taking on like the rest of them, and he wrecks everybody. He literally wrecks everybody alone and stuff. Now both brothers is basically up there at Kami's. I keep saying freaking Kami's. Over there at freaking King Kai's, both training how to use the Kaioken fist. Now here's the kicker. Only person that's able to like truly understand it a little bit is Goku. Goku understands it and he does it more. Raditz fails, and this is where it starts to like begin the whole brother versus brother type thing, because Goku is the first person to understand it, and he understands and how to do the spirit ball. Now, mind you, Raditz will probably get stronger on how to maybe handle his weight a little bit, but he will not have learned how to use Kaioken. Goku would have understand it and stuff, because Goku is a battle genius. So Goku would have had that and stuff until eventually, they would have got Goku. I say Goku probably would have got Wishback first. Yeah, Goku would have got Wishback first and stuff. Yeah, because Raditz and them would have been discussing like, I think you should go back first and stuff to fight like Vegeta and stuff like that. So I think that still would have happened. They would have had like the crazy epic fight. Like, oh my god, like that still would have happened. Raditz would have been at King Kai's, still pondering about how he failed to like slowly start to catch up, because that's when there will be dissension in the ranks, where as you seen at Little, when you seen Raditz started to get a little bit of the upper hand than Goku, but then the shift turns and it's Goku is the one that's getting more of the upper hand on Raditz, where Goku is the first one to turn into a Super Saiyan and stuff. He's the first one to do everything else. Now, yeah, Vegeta will still have a minor role in it eventually, where it's like Vegeta is still pissed, because it's like his Kakarot stuff, but I think it would form even more of a hatred and disgust in Raditz, because he's like, we're both brothers. We're literally brothers, and he's the one that's surpassing me. Now, I'm not saying Raditz wouldn't get a Super Saiyan transformation. He still would, but it's just that Goku is the one that's outshining both him and Vegeta and stuff, because in this story, Raditz and Vegeta are somewhat cool with each other. They just grow to like almost of a disgust to Goku, just a little bit. But Raditz is like, well, he's my little brother and stuff, but he's the one that's surpassing me, because he does the same thing like he does before. Like he fights like the Ginyu Force and stuff like that. He wrecks everybody, because in this thing they figured out a way of bringing back actually, no. They used I would say in this story, they actually used like the Dragon Balls to bring back Piccolo and Raditz. I forgot what was the third wish, but I forget that. But they just bring back Piccolo and Raditz. Now both of them come back at the end, where you see Goku basically still in the what was he in he was in that little capsule thing after healing up and stuff like that. So I think that still would have happened, but it would be Raditz and Piccolo. Now they show up to Namek and stuff to try to like handle things with Frieza and stuff. Frieza obviously wrecks them both, until Goku shows up and then he puts in the work and stuff like that. But Raditz at that time will still be training to figure out how to use like Kaioken. But I say in this what if this what if theory to the what if story, that Raditz will only be able to use Kaioken ×1. He wouldn't be able to do it anymore, because it's too much strain on the body. So he wouldn't even be able to do it as much as Goku can. So it's still a shame that he can't do it. So it makes him even more upset that he doesn't even use it in the fight. He doesn't even use it in a fight against Frieza, and Frieza just wrecks everything until Goku shows up. So I think in this what if theory to the what if story, that it is still would be Goku that'll be outshining Raditz to the point where they have their blood feud. They have their blood feud, and I think Goku would kill Raditz. It'll almost be like how when Goku gave his energy over to Frieza and be like, yo, get off this planet, just leave, stuff like that. It wouldn't be like that, but he'd just be like, he'd give him some of his energy, stuff like that, because Raditz is just upset. He's brilled over and stuff, and it doesn't necessarily mean he has the Majin transformation, none of that. He doesn't have that. He's just purely upset because his brother is literally outshining him in every class in every single way. And yeah, and then I think Goku defeats Raditz eventually and stuff. I think it'll probably go down that way. From Goku, from Raditz almost surpassing Goku to literally Goku just almost like he's wrecking everything because he literally just takes over because he's a battle genius. Because eventually Raditz is like Vegeta. He have that Vegeta situation where he's only able to go Super Saiyan, and yeah, he'll go Super Saiyan. I say this: Raditz would probably go Super Saiyan 1 and 2, but he won't go 3. Yeah, he wouldn't go 3. Raditz wouldn't go 3 until he probably makes like a selfish sacrifice, where I would say yeah, he would make like I think he would probably make like a selfish sacrifice probably like during the Cell Saga, where instead of it being Goku basically taking this dude, it would have been Raditz who would have just pushed Goku out the way and said, not this time, brother. Not this time. He's like, Raditz, what are you doing? And stuff like that. And after for a while, they blow up. Like, he takes him somewhere, take him to space or whatever. And he blows up and whatever. He's like, what are you doing? No. Actually, no, not to space. Actually, no. No. He doesn't take him to space. He does something with Cell in order for him to explode. But it doesn't take out the Earth. It doesn't take out the Earth or anything. He just like takes him somewhere and they both explode and stuff like that, because he's sacrificing himself, because he's like, listen, you always do this. Now it's my turn and stuff. And that's when Raditz gets some serious concentration in, and he focuses on himself to become even more stronger, so that way he can surpass his brother. I think that'll probably work. In this story and stuff, until eventually they probably have like they full out war and fight against each other. And yeah. So if you like what you heard, you like, I know I was kind of like fumbling and bumbling and stuff like that, because it's like 1 in the morning. it's just 1, and I was just putting everything together in this little what if theory and stuff, that how Raditz would be surpassing Goku for a little bit, until Goku is the one just flat out dominating everything and stuff like that. But if you like what you heard, you like, please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, if they was to have if they also would have had like a little thing in the Tournament of Power, it would still be the same thing. Well, hell, nah, it wouldn't even go that far, because Raditz would be probably dead after, either after or maybe before the Majin Buu saga started. No, hell no. Probably wouldn't be like that. But yeah, if you like, please subscribe, share, do all that wonderful stuff. I'll catch you later.